Hello everyone, welcome back to Chapman Chapters. My name is Kevon, and I know I've been talking about my past in the past couple of videos, but this video, I kind of want to switch things up. This video is going to be about why are people having a hard time getting into a relationship, with also at the same time, or why are people having a hard time maintaining a relationship. And I'm going to go over the different steps on how that can be fixed, on starting a healthy relationship or maintaining a healthy relationship. Either way, the steps that I'm going to go over apply whether you are in a relationship or trying to get in one. So let's start off with the first step. So the first step is be yourself. You should always be yourself. Don't try to pretend to be someone else. Don't try to pretend to be someone that they like, and vice versa. They shouldn't be a person, or they shouldn't pretend to be a person that you like, because you want to like the real person, just like you want them to like the real you. I've seen it so many times where people get into a relationship and the energy just change, but when they're around their friends, they're themselves. But then when they get around their partner, they're a completely different person. They're not as goofy, they're not as happy. They're just a completely different person. And that is going to be unhealthy in the long run, because internally you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be happy in the long run. That might have worked in the beginning, but over time, as the relationship progresses, a little bit of yourself is going to come out. Once you get fully comfortable with someone, a little bit of yourself is going to come out. And it can either be bad or it can be good. But to prevent that from happening, just be yourself from the get-go. And that'll save all of your troubles. The next step is communication. And I know this step, or the steps that I'm going over, is pretty basic, but you'd be surprised on how many people I run into that can't even follow just this step right here, communication. I don't know why, but it's happened many times. And I mean by like just the small stuff, like you're asking, oh, hey, what you doing? What you like? Blah, 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 blah. But they're not giving you that same energy back. And it's like, dang, like, is this just a subscription? Like, am I just the one that's doing everything? Heck, same thing when it comes to you always the first person to text, and that's the only time they respond to you. They don't want to text you. It's like, dang, am I really speaking to a subscription? Because that's what subscriptions are. Netflix, Hulu, they don't respond unless you're the one that's doing all the work. You're the one that's putting in the password. You're the one that's selecting the video, and then it shows you a video. But it doesn't automatically do it for you. You got to do it. Those are literally what I call those people. I call those subscriptions. Like, I don't see you as a person. You're just a subscription, a person I subscribe to deal with your bullshit. Anyway, the next thing is the response time. Like, if I haven't heard from you 8-10 hours, like, once you jump back into text messages or in a text thread, just tell somebody. Hey, I mean, not tell them, but like, just explain why. Hey, I had a long shift. Hey, I went to sleep. Hey, da 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 da. It's very respectful when you do that. So the next step is state your intentions. Like, let the person know, like, if you're looking for a serious relationship, follow that. If you're just trying to fuck, follow that. But just let the person know, like, up front, what you're looking for. You just look for vibes, see where it goes. Okay, cool. If the vibe is not what you're looking for to be a relationship, and you just want it to be friends, okay, cool, state that. But don't say you're looking for something, but then your actions is speaking something else. Like, both parties, yourself and the person. If they're not what you're looking for, hey, I'm just cool with us being friends, or I'm just cool with us being this, boom. Now, if the conversation immediately like falls off to where you really don't have to tell them, they kind of know the answer, okay, cool. But if they're constantly communicating, at a certain point, let them know. Let them know. And you guys know what I mean by like the conversation kind of just falls off because both parties kind of know, to where it's like it's explained the unexplained, but you kind of know, that's different. But like, if one person is actively engaging and you know you're just not feeling it, let them know. State your intentions. State your intentions. State that it's not working. That's all you got to do. The next step is maintaining that connection. Y'all able to just, maintain that chemistry, maintain that communication, maintain that mutual respect. Some people just can't keep up the consistency. It just falls off on maintaining that same rhythm. People just get bored too easily. I don't know why, but it's happened many times. Like I said, these are basic steps, but you'd be surprised. Some people just don't follow it. It just happens. But I'm just saying, maintain that same chemistry, that same communication, that same connection. Like, maintain it. And usually it goes somewhere. But when it cuts off or slowing down, it's not going nowhere. Very simple. And that follows into the next step. Voice your concern. If they're doing something that you don't like, tell them. If they tell you that they're doing something, that you're doing something that they don't like, they have every right to tell you. But just letting it ride and not saying anything, you voice it later down the line after they were already comfortable doing it for so long, they're going to feel some kind of way. Go ahead and address it as it happens. Don't wait for it to build up. Address it as soon as it happens. That way they can make a change, because as they keep doing it over and over and over again, it's harder to break the habit the more you let them be comfortable in their habits that you don't like. Or vice versa. They're not comfortable with the habits that you do. I've had it happen to me. I've had exes or the current guy that I'm with now tell me about habits I need to work on, and I wouldn't have known if he didn't voice them. That's what I mean by voice your concerns. Very simple. That falls into the next step. Accept your flaws and improve them. Flaws, mistakes, whatever. Improve them. Do better. I don't know why we feel like as adults, oh, I'm not wrong, I'm always right. No. You still need to improve. You still need to be a better version of yourself. Stop making it seem like, oh, I'm not a kid anymore, that's it. No, you're still growing. You may not be growing physically, but mentally, you're still growing. Accept when you're wrong. Accept when you made a mistake. Especially, I'm not trying to make this stereotypical, but I see it a lot. Some of you men out here, there's women out there that do it. But if we're just looking at it from a larger scale, some of you men out here, I always feel like you're right. Don't ever feel like you're wrong. You got this prideful thing with you that you feel like you can't say, dang, I messed up, babe. I'm sorry, I messed up. Like you feel like it makes you weak whenever you apologize when you're wrong. You feel like it makes you weak. No, it doesn't. It makes you a better person. Some of you women out there, you get into an argument with your mans, or whether it's a girl on girl relationship, same thing. You feel like you ain't wrong. You feel like you in the right. Because you feel like nobody ever told you that you wrong. Or when somebody do, you catch a whole attitude. Then it's the other person's fault for telling you that you're wrong on something you're actually wrong on. No, accept that you're wrong. Don't get mad because your man's or your girl told you that you're wrong. Don't get mad. Well, I'm not going to say don't get mad, because it's okay to get mad. But don't get mad to a point where it's toxic. Get mad, get over it, and improve. Hey, babe, I'm sorry. I was mad. I was in my feelings. It kind of affected my pride a little bit. I'm sorry. Boom. That goes a long way. Then continue doing your same behavior over and over and over again, and then they're just done with you. Or vice versa. You tired of the person doing the same behavior over and over again, and you just leave them because they don't want to accept that it's wrong. They don't want to accept that they still need to improve Like I said before, yeah, we're not kids anymore. But at the same time, we are still growing mentally. We are still trying to be the better version of ourselves. Adulting does not stop at 18. It still continues. And some people don't get that. Some people are stuck in their ways. Stay away from those people. Once you gave them their chance to change and they don't want to, okay, cool. You can keep doing the stuff that you're doing over. You can keep doing what you're doing over there, and I'm gonna do what I want to do over here. That's how I see it. The next thing is support each other financially, physically, mentally. And what I mean by mentally is, let's say they come home from a hard day of work and they just want someone to vent to. Be that person for them to vent to. Them airing whatever they need to air out can kind of ease the pain and help them go on to work the next day. You being emotionally unavailable, come on. What was the point of y'all being together if y'all can't be emotionally available for each other? Financially, you never know. Bae might lose a job, you might lose a job. Okay, help Bae get on his feet until he or she can financially support themselves again. Don't just cut somebody off because they don't have a job or they're not in a financial place. Y'all, they're supposed to hold each other up. Not, oh, well, if he can't get his stuff together or she can't get their stuff together, I'm just gonna go ahead and drop them. Really? Like, come on. Y'all be so concerned about money and not concerned about the person. Like, what are we doing? But that's what I mean by support each other financially, mentally, emotionally, physically. Be there for each other. Or hold the other person up until they can get themselves back up. Now, I know there's some that take advantage, obviously, and the ones that do, drop them. But the ones you can see that's trying to get themselves to be that person that you want them to be, you actively see them trying, don't give up on them. Because usually they gift you right back when you get them there. And I'm speaking from experience. I was a person who wasn't financially there when I moved from North Carolina and came up here, but my man got me to a point where I was financially stable, able to get, my own car and stuff like that. And our relationship got even better because he's not the one doing everything now. And I've been able to help him out. I've been able to give back from when he's helped me. Y'all be so quick to drop people so quickly or judge people so quickly. Oh, you work at McDonald's? Oh, you a janitor? It's a job. He not a bum laying on the street. But he could get something better if you just give it a chance. Or vice versa. That person, if they gave you a chance, they just need to give you the opportunity to get there. Like I said, this is basic stuff. In my opinion, I feel like this is basic stuff. But some of y'all just don't be following it. And then get on social media, I can't find a good woman, I can't find a good man. Sometimes it's not even the other person's fault. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes it's not even the other person's fault. Sometimes it's you. And once you realize it's you, you might find the right person. I'm not saying this is for everybody, because sometimes it is the other person. But sometimes, in some cases, some of y'all is you. Is you. And some of y'all just don't accept that, which goes back to, that step I was talking about. Accept your flaws and improve. And the next step I want to go over is y'all need to have your own space. Don't have to be all up under each other. Some couples are okay with that, but then there's some people, you be in each other's faces for so long, you're like, oh, I'm so tired of being around such and such. Hang around your own friends. Hang around your own family. Just have your own thing. If your man's want to go hang out with the boys, unless he's doing something that's harming the relationship, go let him hang with the boys. I mean, obviously, if he's taking too long with the boys, spending too much time with the boys, not hanging with you, that's different. But if he needs a few hours to hang with the guys or a day or two, and he's with you 7 days out of the week, go let him. Give him some time to miss you. Or vice versa if it's a woman. Woman, guy and woman, you get to the point. The point is, Give your partner some time to miss you, or give you some time to miss your partner. Y'all been all up under each other is going to irritate each other. In some relationships, like I said, I know some other relationships you like being all up under each other, which to each their own, just not for me. But give some time to miss each other. Give it some time. I probably should have went over this step in the beginning, but it just slipped my mind in the process of this video. But I was gonna say emotional maturity. And what I mean by that is, it is okay to get mad at your partner. We all do, it happens. But it's how you handle it. That whole calling your partner a bitch and all that. And then sometimes it gets physical. That's not healthy. Like, if you just need to step away, go for a drive, go for a walk, go vent to a friend, do that until you're level-headed. And the ones that be trying to stop their partner, nah, we need to talk about this right now. Where are you going? Da, 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 da. If your partner says, I need some space, give me some time to come back so we can talk, let them do it. Sometimes some people can't talk right then. When their emotions are high, they need time to cool down. I'm one of those people. When I'm angry, you might not want to talk to me when I'm mad. You might want to chill, because I might empty the clip. And I don't mean as in I'm gonna shoot you with a gun. I mean, like, I might empty the clip with some words and then you really gonna be mad. So that's why I'm like, just give me some time, let me chill, and then come back, and then I'm level-headed to where we can have our conversation. That's how you handle it. Not y'all mad, in each other's faces and saying some stuff that you don't mean. You're trying to fight each other. At that point, if it's like that, y'all don't need to be together. Like, clearly, either the person who's doing it and you're the one that's level-headed that's doing it, they need to fix themselves. If it's both of y'all doing it, y'all just need to split apart and fix yourselves. That whole, I mean, it might work going to couples therapy and stuff, but most of the time it's stuff y'all need to fix individually. But that's just me. So I'm gonna go over the very last step, which is, don't let anyone become between you and your relationship. That goes for religious reasons, cultural reasons, family reasons, friend reasons. If the relationship is healthy, you feel loved, they feel loved, it's helping you, it's helping them, it's not harming anybody, doesn't matter. Guy on guy, girl on girl, girl and guy, racial, whatever. Don't let anyone come between you and your relationship. And we can go a step further. You're gonna find more attractive guys or attractive women than the person that you're with. But the love is not the same as the person that you're with. So why does it even matter? Why does it matter? But that's all I got to say. See you guys in the next one.